Alright, so I've been in the front all day, apart from like the morning. I'm fucking exhausted. I forgot how exhausting it is to stay in the front. It's kind of interesting because the way I move and talk is changing just a little bit. I can feel the passive influence from Vi, who's close by, Vincent Connor in the living room, which is like just past the van. So they're not quite as close. And Vi is the closest. Nah, it's alright. It's alright. It's not a bad thing. And since she's gotten closer to the front, I've noticed a lot of differences in the things that I'm motivated to do and the way that I move and speak. Like I can really feel her bleeding through, which I think is really interesting. I haven't been at all motivated to do this whole little thing. I've been watching them do it for like, I don't even know. Time moves differently for us inside, so a long time, and I can see that it helps. I'm just not that interested, personally. I don't particularly care. Cameras don't trigger me like they do this group, but I'm kind of indifferent. And then since she started getting close to the front, I've been noticing the sort of things that have been coming to my mind. Like at first I was like, what the fuck? I'm not worried about this shit. And then I realized that it's the I go out on a limb here and say that she's affected by toxic shame a little more than I am, because I don't think these things and I don't worry these things, and it's not your fault until she comes closer. And then I start thinking things about how it's like there's a bridge, there's an ecotone, there's a bit in the middle where she's close enough that I can pick up the passive influence of what's going on for her while still being in the front and still thinking about it. And I'm like, this shit's new. This shit's different. This isn't how I normally think, or these aren't the sort of things I normally think about or bother myself with. And I got her passive influence to go, this is kind of neat, let's film this. Let's see if my new perspective on the things she thinks can give her a new perspective on the things that happen in her mind. I'm not gesturing to the mirror. I could be, but I'm not. She's right behind me in the van. I I'm in sitting real comfortable in just when I'm wearing my clothes, and her collar has Vince's. It's just been sat on the side. I haven't even noticed it, apart from I moved it to clean a bit earlier. I haven't really noticed it. Suddenly, my neck feels kind of like the familiar seatbelt isn't on it anymore, and like it's not like I think my neck contents are just gonna fall out and spill everywhere, but also I kind of do. I haven't been feeling that. I'm feeling it now. So there's a bunch of stuff. I haven't been wearing the rings most of today. They went for a walk inside the front. Very proud. I'm leaving it in case you want to vlog about it at some point, but I'm impressed. It was good. It was cool. I've been not wearing rings, and that was fine. If anything, they felt kind of weird to me because I don't wear rings inside. And I really noticed them, so I took them off and wasn't wearing them. And once they get close to the front, I start feeling like I'm missing something in my hands. And then I put them on and they're really uncomfortable because I'm still in the front, so I still feel it, but now with them off, I'm uncomfortable as well. So I think this is passive influence. So it's kind of cool because, we've been trying to build up communication and connection between our groups, as well as just between the individuals who use this channel, who use this camera. And it's been a while. It's been harder for us to get like anywhere near each other. We can't, like, she's in the back of the van for a reason. As far as I know, we can't We can co-con, she can hear me, but we can only co-front a little bit here and there after quite a lot of practice, really, still. We can still do it, but it tends to give us a headache a bit. It makes us both a bit spacey and dissociated. This is just straight up not a good time yet. But, practice. I expect it to get easier. Well, we just haven't tried it as dedicated as you and Vince have been doing it. Like, you've both been in the front, like, been in everyday practice, or even if one of you has the front for a few days without the other, it's like, it's more consistent. I'm inside more. I haven't really bothered trying to front for quite a while. The tree in the garden is like a whole different, it's on a whole different cycle. I went outside earlier and I was like, oh shit, it's a whole different time of year. So that's how often I front. I didn't think you were. She said, I'm not rushing you. I felt the impulse to go on to the thing that had made her think about vlogging. And then the worry, which actually is a nice segue into it, of like a flash of panic, a tense in my chest and my sternum that I haven't been feeling all day. And it's not your fault, and it's not attached to you, because that felt like it was as well. It's everything. That is really rough. That sucks. God. It's, I felt like the drop, the panic, the tense of, what if I think that she's rushing me? Or what if I think that she doesn't want me to speak? Or what if, God, there's a lot in that split second. What if I think, it comes with a feeling as well, like a whole way of viewing me, monopolizing the conversation, disinterested. What even is that? Prattling on. It was like the worry that I thought that she'd think all of these things of me and see me in all of those ways, which no, hadn't even occurred to me. It was a lot slower than you experienced it too. I just went, oh, you've been reminded of why we switched on the camera. I didn't really think that much about it. Apparently you were very tense about it. Oh, fuck me. That's like a lot. Oh, I don't envy you. Well, I'm not sure because I don't do like as much research, but the research you do, I archive. So I look it over a bit while I'm archiving it inside. I'm not the only person that does this, so I don't see all of it. But when I take a turn, when I take that as a job inside, I look at some of it. So I'm not getting no education, no psychoeducation, but I don't have nearly the level that, say, Connor and you and Vince probably do. Yeah, and a couple of people inside who like chief archivers, they'll probably have like an array. I don't, but I think it's toxic shame we're talking about here. And I think what you're experiencing is that. I think what I'm not experiencing is that. I don't know. Not 100%. All I know is I haven't been having these thoughts and shit about like, mate, none of them. There's been a lot since you came closer to the, how do I say this in a way that doesn't trigger it in you? Man, really makes you like second guess and think a lot. It feels like there's so many different ways that everything could be taken badly. That is also not a comment on you personally. She said, I think it just takes everything in the worst ways that it can. Like, it warps it, no matter how you say it, no matter how I say it and think it, in both directions. Like, to her, internalized, and oh shit, what if they think I meant externalized? Yeah, I can see that. It's fucking terrible. It's like it second guesses your motive for everything. It paints you as this maniacal fucking asshole that you are not anything like. None of us are anything like, but it's like the whole way that you're, the whole way that your whole character looks. Like that, just then, I don't know if you caught it, but I was moving my hands around, I was gesticulating. Some of us do that. Some of us gesticulate with our hands. It's kind of a common thing. But because it's a trait that I do that also she or Vince do, there was this like sudden panic upon noticing that I was doing it. Like, no, we got to be entirely separate. And then I didn't even catch how many things that went into, but that went into like a lot of triggers. Like, it felt really dangerous for us to do anything even slightly like each other. And it was enough to maybe go, oh shit, and stop before I realized that's just it doing its thing as well. And I'm just gonna naturally do whatever I was doing. Oh man, my heart goes out to you though. That is not fun. It's just such a constant, you know. Because I mean, I've had a whole day of this not happening while you and Vince and Connor were inside, and like far away from the front, and it's like slowly come back on the closer you've gotten to the front, and now does it happen inside as well? Yeah. Like, does it ever fucking stop? No. What about when you're asleep? It happens in dreams. Oh my god. It's just like your default state. And that's why you're doing so much shit to counter it. It wasn't the default state in every part of you always, but bits of it here and there have been the default state in various parts of you, possibly in all parts of you, significantly in the persecuted parts of you, your whole life, or as long as you can remember. Shit. No wonder you're fucking tired all the time. God, ask me to take over more. God damn. Yeah, no, it's really that fucking bad. If you, so I guess you haven't. It's more intense for you now than it used to be in any one part of you. Now that all those parts of you have come together to one whole. Now it's going batshit crazy. That's why. Oh yeah, I forgot to do the affirmations. I guess I don't have the motivation, but I mean, I see why you have such strong fucking motivation. I'll do them. I'll do them before bed. Yeah, it's fine. Well, it looks very impressive to me that you can just be so chill about that with all that batshit crazy stuff going on. I see why you've remembered to do it so many days in a row. We're on like now day 20, 21. I see why. Kind of a necessity. Yeah, I'm getting that. It's just been this whole thing that I'm struggling to even tell you like what areas I've seen it affecting, because it's been in everything since you got close to, not even like in the house or in the van, like since you got close to, I think at that point you were walking back to like the field just before the field that would be a garden if it was fenced, like just before the second field. I think I started to feel it like coming on, and it increased really quickly, and then it's like, it's everything. It's like a general feeling as well. I felt slower. I want to make it very clear. It's the toxic shame here that's the problem, not you. It's not you holding it coming near me that's the problem. I'm fine experiencing it. I can leave. Like, it doesn't bother me to experience it when you're close. It's worth it to have you be close. That's fine. I see how it's going to warp that, and I'm trying to be careful about how I say this. And I started getting things like I went to touch up the makeup before doing this because I like to look cute. Who doesn't? And it went off. It's like fucking haywire with that. Like, it's like it accuses you, but it doesn't just accuse you with words. Like, you get echoes of voices and insults and proclamations about your character, but also it's like an embodied felt sense. Like, I see myself as those things. Like, I feel that is what I look like. I guess I get it so infrequently that it's kind of easier for me to ignore and go, that's out of the fucking ordinary. But if you live with it like all the time, it's got to really distort your perception of yourself. Yeah, I was it went from being like narcissistic, faker. I don't even know why faker. Just putting on makeup because that's not what my face looks. I think people could tell though that this isn't what my face looks like naturally. Like, this stuff's got to come off, at least out here. It feels like not being 100% authentic, like the same exact person on camera and off camera. I mean, we were wearing makeup all day off camera too. And I touched it up before in the day as well, with no intention to film, just because I noticed it was off and I was like, I want to look cute. So it's like it cherry picks data and does, what's that shit called? Confirmation bias, yeah. Oh, that is fucked. I always move a little quick, but yeah, that's another thing. Fuck tons of urgency. Suddenly I feel like I've got to race and rush around everything I'm doing and saying. It's got to be all perfect and all really quick and all super shiny so that I'm just perfectly understood and make complete sense at all points. And there's this big looming daunting otherwise, but I don't know what the otherwise is. It's just otherwise. Fuck. Yeah, it feels really restrictive. Like my whole body feels like I don't want to move it. Like I feel like I'm wrapped in a fucking wire or something. I don't want to be at all expressive or move outside these confines, like mentally, physically, emotionally. It makes all of me feel like I'm just kind of like a hostage. Kind of like a hostage. Wow. Fucking hell. This is shit. I can't believe you have this just going on all the time. Like, you don't even see it, I guess, because you don't see the comparison. Like, you don't see what it's like to not have it going off, so kind of shocking to me, but to you, what, just exhausting and normal.